god.
And ladies and gentlemen, that bong hit was for my man Laramie Tunsil. Shout out to Laramie Tunsil. The man who 10 minutes before the draft got leaked that he was hitting a bong from a gas mask, which I don't see the crime there. I don't see why he fell. And it's the reason why the Dolphins are looking great going into draft day. Hey, everybody. Welcome to a very happy 420 on the Double Take podcast. I'm going to be a little stoned while doing this. I haven't smoked all day. And to be honest, you know, we need to normalize athletes smoking weed. It's great for pain. And, you know, it keeps them out of trouble. You know? I'm just saying.
Actually, you know what? This is actually funny because the Giants podcast that I have with my sister, it's called Let Timmy Smoke. Because the whole thing, like with Tim Lincecum when he got like busted for freaking marijuana possession like years ago, that was like the whole thing, Let Timmy Smoke, and like people make t-shirts and stuff. So that's what that podcast is called. It's actually funny.
We're gonna look at marijuana prohibition the way we looked at like alcohol prohibition in like a couple years. It's just fucking ridiculous.
It's crazy.
But listen. I had a thought, Marissa, and something happened on I don't have a Twitter, so this was all secondhand. This was I saw on Instagram. Devontae I do. I'd be hilarious. I'd break the internet. I know everyone wants to hear what the fuck I have to say. Obviously, obviously my Twitter name would be Herbert's little bitch boy. Don't steal that.
Yeah, I'm gonna make another account right now.
Oh fuck. Just me bent over and then just you see just Herbert's head right over my ass. I don't know.
Jesus.
We're gonna get him on the podcast one of these days, I swear to God.
Not after that comment.
Before I get into this rant, by the way, so Justin Herbert posted on his Instagram that he was riding birds, you know, like the scooters with his fucking teammates, which he's so wholesome. I mean, he's not club. He's never. I really hope he doesn't meet a girl and get married because I feel like it's gonna be a Jessica Simpson, Tony Romo situation.
Oh God!
So I just hope he stays young and wholesome forever. But anyway, so he rode birds the other day, posted it on his story, and then you know who fucking posted a picture on a bird and said, "Hey Herbert, can I join your gang?"
Who?
Zach motherfucking Wilson.
Whoa!
He said, "Herbert, can I join your bird gang?" Yes. I'm glad people are starting to get Herbert some respect because I also saw a list from Pro Football Focus. They ranked him the 5th best quarterback from from last draft and this draft, like number 5.
Okay.
Number 5. It was Zach Wilson. I'm sorry, not Zach. It was Trevor Lawrence, Joe Burrow, Zach Wilson, Justin Fields, and then Herbert. The disrespect to Justin Herbert, who just set multiple rookie records behind the worst O-line in football, and we're only playing 15 games. So Pro Football, I'm glad though, because Herbert always, I think, had a chip on his shoulder last year. He's gonna have one this year. When he wins MVP, they'll probably rank him number 12 in the league. Who fucking knows? Who knows? But anyway, so on Twitter today, let me get back to the point I was trying to make. Davante Adams. Now, we know Davante Adams and Keenan Allen are good friends, but Davante Adams says he and Keenan Allen were on the same team, they'd be going for 300 a game. Now, obviously, this is just one friend praising another friend, but it got me thinking. It got me thinking because Davante Adams, I believe, will be a free agent next year. I think his contract's up. So there is a possibility Davante Adams could be a member of the Los Angeles Chargers. And I really thought about it. Justin Herbert with I'm not going to call it a great O-line yet. I got to see him play. A decent O-line. Justin Herbert, a decent O-line with Austin Eckler, Davante Adams, and Keenan Allen.
I mean,
who are you going to cover? Like, to be honest, I think that's even better. I mean, look at the depth too. I think the Chargers would have a better receiving core than the Kansas City Chiefs, hands down. I think the only 2 teams with the better receiving core would be the Bucks and the Cowboys. I think the Bucks have I'd say it's between the Bucks and the Cowboys. The thing with Kansas City is after you get past, Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill. Like, yeah, Nicole Hardman's a burner, but they don't have like a really solid number 2. Whereas if you look at Dallas, they got Michael Gallup, CeeDee Lamb, and Amari Cooper, who are all like solid. They got a legit 1, 2, 3. And then the Bucs, man. I mean, you got Mike Evans. You had, I don't know if Antonio Brown's gonna be back, but you have that threat. You got Gronk, and then of course you got Chris Godwin. So like the Bucs are the number 1 to me. They just their talent is infinite. They also have Cameron Brate. OJ Howard, their team is just insanely stacked receiver. But if the Chargers got Davante Adams, keep in mind, we don't know what Guyton's ceiling is. We don't know what Tyron Johnson's ceiling is. Maybe this year they let Herbert sling the ball more. He has a better offensive line. Maybe they make a jump. So I was just thinking about that. Davante Adams, Keenan Allen, and for the first time after thinking that, I thought the Chargers would scare me. Because if I'm being honest, right now, the Chargers are a good team. I'm a diehard Bolts fan, but we got to come to reality. The Chargers are a good team. We are not a Super Bowl contending team. Super Bowl contending teams scare me. If I look on the schedule and I say I got to play you and I'm scared, you're a Super Bowl contending team to me. If the Chargers had to play the Colts, I would be scared. They have a great defense, great O-line, and I think they have some weapons. They got Jonathan Taylor in the backfield and T.Y. still. And, I think Carson Wentz is going to be much better, right? They are a scary team. The Bills, absolutely scary because they probably also have a top 5 receiving core. They got Emmanuel Sanders, Stephon Diggs, and Cole Beasley, right? You have to scare me as a team to be a Super Bowl caliber team. Now, let's not get it twisted, Chargers fans. This is our time to win Super Bowls. We got about 4 more years till Herbert's like really getting paid and it affects our salary cap. Mm-hmm. And if you want to win a Super Bowl, you need to have a quarterback on a rookie deal, and you need to surround him with absurd talent. That is the way the Chiefs did it. That is the way the Ravens did it with Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco won a rookie deal. And you look at teams like look at the Bills. They did not need Emmanuel Sanders. They got him. Why? Because they got Josh Allen on that rookie deal still. And they can afford to get him. The Chiefs, dare I say more? The Chiefs are just absolutely loaded at receiver. They went and got Sammy Watkins, a while back. Loaded, right? If the Chargers are serious about winning Super Bowls, they have to make the move in free agency next year. They absolutely have to. Listen, Telesco, his philosophy is always, let's build in the draft. Let's build in the draft, and let's get players at great value. Now, this offseason, I think signing Corey Linsley to that deal, I think that was what he was worth. He's the number 1 center, right? But besides that, everything else has seemingly been a good deal, right? Like, Jared Cook is a great deal, in my opinion. Yeah. It's only like a $6 million hit. So it's a great deal. But Tom Telesco's got to ball out next year. Next year is the year you will start making a serious push. Next year is the year that, Herbert will probably get some playoff experience this year. And we can finally fill up all the holes. Because if I'm being honest, the Chargers don't have the secondary to make a Super Bowl. That is my biggest concern with this team right now. They do not have the secondary. So my whole point about this Davante Adams, Keenan Allen thing, we need a Davante Adams on this offense. You need that kind of firepower, especially in your own division when you're playing the Chiefs and you got Travis Kelce and you got Tyreek Hill and you got Nicole Hart. You have these extremely talented receivers in your division, right? And you got Patrick Mahomes, who has a very team-friendly deal. And then you got to compete against Josh Allen, who, he's going to get signed eventually, but I'm assuming they're going to back end that deal, right? You got Josh Allen with all that talent you got to get through.
Right.
As a Chargers fan, we have been thinking for years, we just want to be good again. We just want to be good. Now we must change the way we're thinking, guys. We need to think Super Bowls right now. You guys got insanely lucky that we drafted Justin Herbert. Because let's be honest, if Miami took Herbert, the Chargers are taking Tua. Yeah. Let's not pretend Tom Telesco had this brilliant idea, saw Herbert, and saw the magic immediately. Right. He said he was fine taking Herbert or Tua. So that's just my point. We can't do this whole develop. Now it's put all your money on the table. You got to do what Tampa Bay did. They just went for it. They said, "Who cap it? By 2030, they won't be able to sign fucking Mitch Trubisky to a contract. That's how fucked their cap situation is down the road. But you know what? They're going to have 2 or 3 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
So right now, the Chargers, this year, I'm okay with drafts. Develop, I'm okay. I liked what we did in free agency. I would love if we signed a corner, but I'm okay with what we did in free agency right now because this is not the year to make the push. Save your money, and next year, I mean, you could literally probably sign a Marshawn Lattimore. You can sign top-end players that will be available next year. But if I'm being honest, you look at the Chargers' history, they just haven't made those crazy free agent moves. Do you know the last big free agent wide receiver signing? Like the last one that I think was successful for the Chargers? Chris Chambers. Do you remember that? Chris Chambers. Out of North Turner was still the fucking coach when we signed Chris Chambers. Dude. We were still in San Diego. That was our last big free agent signing in terms of wide receiver.
Crazy.
The Chargers, in all fairness, the Chargers in general usually do a good job in drafting receivers. I mean, Malcolm Floyd was a hit. Keenan Allen's been a hit. You know, you had Gates for a number of years. We drafted Hunter Henry. The Chargers are good at when it comes to receivers and tight ends. But let us not waste Justin Herbert's rookie contract. We can give him an absolutely stacked team. And again, like I said, next year's it's a time to run. And, you know, I think Davante Adams, you look at Green Bay, they couldn't keep their star center. They couldn't add any more weapons. And clearly they're not bought into Aaron Rodgers. I don't know why, but they're clearly not 100% in on Aaron Rodgers. Else they would have done what the Bucs did, pushed everything back, found a way to manipulate the cap, right? So I think Davante Adams, I mean, if the Packers don't even make the NFC Championship game, do you think Davante Adams is looking at the Chargers, maybe a 10-7, 11-6 team that, you know, might have made a splash in the playoffs and said, you know what, they're one good player away from making a Super Bowl run?
Be crazy.
Do you not think Davante Adams would be thinking that, like, oh, I could play with my buddy, I could play on a year deal? And they have like $60 million in cap space next year. They have the fourth highest cap space in the league next year.
Shit. Well, yeah.
So think about it. Because listen, while I do believe this defense needs to be a priority, Brandon Staley, I think, is going to massively bump up this defense. So then you have to ask yourself, how do we let Justin Herbert excel? And to be honest, the only thing you can really do on this offense is add another I mean, the Chargers would have 2 number 1 receivers.
Yeah.
We do have a top 3 and a top 8 receiver in the league. Crazy. Am I crazy?
You know what? And literally every episode, you throw me for a loop because you'll say something and like, you know how Stephen A. Smith is always like, why would you say something so blasphemous? Literally, that's me every time you say shit. But then you run through the scenario and it in some way makes sense.
Well, listen, clearly the Chargers have a connection when it comes to the Packers organization. I mean, we got Brian Bulaga a few years ago. We got Brian Bulaga. We got Corey Linsley. I think I could be wrong. I think we got Casey Hayward from the Packers. I could be wrong when we originally got him. So the Chargers clearly have a relationship with the Green Bay Packers organization. And to be honest, how else are you going to compete in the AFC? Like, how else are you going to compete? There's so many good young talent. Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes. If you want to make a Super Bowl run, you don't want to get to the AFC Championship game and it looked like the NFC Championship game last year, where clearly Aaron Rodgers needed another weapon. Right. Now, in all fairness, they should have won that game because Tom Brady threw 3 fucking picks in the last, and I think was it all in the fourth quarter? He threw 3 picks in the fourth quarter, and they didn't win that game because they didn't have that extra firepower. So, it might sound crazy, but that's what we need to do. These are the types of players we need to sign if we want to win a Super Bowl in this rookie contract. You got to make a bold move. No, you can't. Oh, by the way, can I go on a tangent here? Or not even a tangent. Yeah. Can I go? Tom Telesco's draft abilities are extremely overrated, in my opinion. He He
Okay.
hits on his first round picks. Don't get me wrong. He doesn't miss on his first round picks. Even though Jerry Tillery, I think, is he has not missed on his first round picks, in my opinion, right? The only late round guy we've gotten that really popped was Desmond King. So that's what I'm saying. Telesco is good in the draft, but in the first round. Like, that's why I'm a little now more leaning, after I thought about it, for the Chargers to get a tackle in the first round, just because I know he's not going to mess up that pick. And, I don't know. When it comes to Telesco, I think people way overhype his abilities. So I know people are saying building the draft, but he's not good late round. So those 9 picks, I mean, maybe 3 out of 9 of them are hits. So, I mean, as a Chargers fan, I think we got to push for more aggressive free agency moves next year. I think this year we can wait a little bit.
It's a lot to think about there. You really laid it all out. Fuck. See, again, it just like, I mean, it's things that I don't fucking think about. 1, because I'm not a Chargers fan, and 2, because it sounds fucking crazy. But then it makes sense.
It's funny. The Chargers are kind of like the opposite of the 49ers. We got the quarterback, and now we're just trying to piece together this championship team. You guys just need a quarterback. That's it. And you guys could make an insane run. By the way, speaking of the 49ers, I don't know if you looked at Vegas or Fox Bet earlier in this week. They had Justin Fields as the favorite, and now they have no idea. They have no idea now. Vegas is like, what the fuck now? Like, they do not know who they're going to pick at 3. And I just – listen, I know everyone is saying Mac Jones. I know everybody's saying it. But they gave up 3 first-round picks, right? They have 3 they traded, and then they gave up 2 first-rounders and a third-rounder, and 2 first-round picks.
See, and
to get Mac Jones.
What my problem is, too, is, like – now you're seeing like a lot of those people backtracking, like all the people that, and now everybody's backtracking. Now nobody knows. In my head, it was always Fields. But that's my head, because that's the only pick that makes sense to me. Yeah, fuck it all. What are we, 9 days away? What's today, Tuesday?
Yeah,
9 days away.
By the way, it's good for this sounds weird to say, but it's good for the Chargers if the 49ers get Mac Jones, because Justin Fields and Trey Lance, teams are going to move up to try to get him. I think Denver moves up. I think maybe the Bears move up or the Patriots move up. And if those teams, if you have teams outside of the Chargers pick trading up, those are 2 spots that are going to be taken by quarterbacks.
Yeah.
So to be honest, it would be in my best interest for them to drink, but you're my podcast co-host. You're my friend. I really hope they don't take Mac Jones for your sake.
There's no way. There's no fucking way. There's no way. No.
It's how I would feel if the Chargers took Devonta Smith. Like, he's a great player, but we don't need, like, receiver's not the position we need help at right now.
Yeah.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think we need to tell the Yankees and the Red Sox to have a seat, because there's a new great rivalry in baseball. And I'm 100% dead ass serious. This is the best rivalry in baseball right now. The Padres and the Dodgers. They faced off in a 3-game stunner in Petco Park. Now, I'm sorry, the weed just really hit me. Like, I don't know if you could tell, like, halfway through in Petco Park. So I was in the mountains. I got to look at the scores. I got to look at the game a little bit. Marissa, you were actually watching some of these games. Can you give me a little bit of a recap? Now, for those of you who don't know, we lost 2 and won 1, but we lost the first one in extra innings, and we lost the second one. Yeah, fuck LA, absolutely. And we lost the second one because Mookie Betts made the fucking catch of the year.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. You know what? And a quick note on that, there's a lot of people, and I don't know how or why, but I've seen a lot of people, on Twitter and whatever, talk about Mookie Betts being overrated. Don't get it.
Oh, he's not.
Don't understand.
Absolutely
yeah,
not.
I don't. Worst take. Okay, let's see. I took some notes. I'm trying to see here. I took way too many notes. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Okay, but the first fucking game is when the bench is cleared. And that was like fucking bound to happen. You could see it
Because they brought
happening.
their LA shit down to San Diego.
Exactly. So the bench is clear. I literally have it all caps, bench is cleared. You know what? It was interesting because there's always like obviously the Giants and Dodgers fucking classic rivalry, but like I think just in general, like the NL West in general, the other NL West teams obviously have a problem with the Dodgers because they're so fucking good. But like I feel like the Padres and Giants in particular are always like the two and you know what, maybe it's just a California thing, but like I feel like more than like the Rockies or the Diamondbacks or whatever, I feel like they just always have a bigger fucking problem with the Dodgers. And it's always good. But the same thing with the Padres.
Well, just to be honest with the California thing, it's because Californians are being sick and tired of getting confused from LA. Like I'm from San Diego.
Right.
I don't claim LA.
I'm
dating an LA girl, and I'm
that.
keeping that secret. I'm dating an LA girl, but we're keeping that. She's not an LA girl though. She's an LA girl, as in she was from LA, but she's not an LA girl. If that makes sense. San Diego.
You wouldn't date that though.
San Diego is a complete, like, you think of California, you think, oh, traffic, fucking homeless people, fucking trash everywhere, fucking people trying to get San Diego is nothing like that. San Diego is, I don't know why I did that fucking voice. San Diego is like, we got the mountains, we got the beaches, everything, like, it's nicer, it's more spread out. We got the military here. We got, it's a very different vibe in San Diego. And I would guess, I think, San Francisco too might just be like, fucking it's I think that's more like a NorCal SoCal thing, but yeah, I think it's a California thing when it comes to the rivalry.
Yeah, because it's just not it. But anyways, it was really funny to see the fucking benches clear. Game fucking 1. I was like, thank God some shit's gonna go on. Yeah, there were a lot of Dodger fans here also, which I thought was really gross. But there was also a great Beat LA chant going, which as a Giants fan, it's always great to hear. You know what? So the Padres backup catcher, Luis Campusano, I think is how you say his name. I'm pretty sure that's how you say his name. So this was brought to my attention. Apparently this has been a thing I didn't know, and is watching the game with my dad, and he was like, yeah, this has been a fucking problem. And I was like, speak on it. So basically, I wish I had a video. You know what? I wish I had a video. I meant to find one. But anyways, basically what he does, so again, he's a backup catcher. I think he hasn't even played higher than like fucking AA. So he's, so what he does though, and apparently it's pissing Padres pitching off, is that he will set the target. And then when the pitcher goes to throw, he puts his glove all the way down and then he puts it back up. So now the pitcher has lost their target. I saw multiple times just in the time that I noticed missed calls because of it, because the pitchers are off their fucking target now.
The calling was terrible in this series.
Yeah, all weekend long it was bad. But in general, like, I don't understand. Like, there's literally, I don't even know how, like, at the fucking Little League level, they would have told him to do that or been like, oh, yeah, that's cool. Like, I don't know. It was blowing my fucking mind. And then I saw somebody else this weekend do it. I don't remember who the fuck it was, but I was like, are we doing this? Like, it's bad. Yu Darvish apparently won't even fucking throw to this guy because he's like, getting the fuck out of my sight. I don't need that shit. Blake Snell was really pissed off about it, apparently. But yeah, it just blew my mind because I'd never seen that before, and it really fucking pissed me off. So somebody needs to talk to him immediately. But yeah, the whole series was just a lot of fun to watch. I saw, I think, most of Saturday's game. I watched pretty much all of Friday's game. I saw, I think I've mentioned it before, good old Mark Melancon, who the Giants got rid of, thank God. But he blew a tie. I believe it was on Friday. He blew the tie, but he also made a couple saves, which is it's just funny to watch because I fucking hate him.
Did he blow the first game? Because I know we lost in extra innings.
Yes, I think he was the start of it, because I believe when he came in it was tied and then he gave up a run. I think, I don't remember, but it was tied when he came in, and then obviously, did not end well. But So yeah, there was a lot that was going on. It was, I think, Friday. I was like, this is literally the best fucking game that I've seen all season. And again, we're early in, but it was just so fun because I obviously am a Giants fan, but like, you know what? Actually, today was an exciting game. Buster Posey hit 2 home runs today.
Oh shit.
Which, yeah, so a lot of people want to talk about because he opted out last season. Buster's old and what, of course he is, but he literally looks like a different player to me. I think it probably had a lot to do with him obviously not playing last season, but he's switching up some things. He's not even taking batting practice anymore. He's like just hitting in the cage, just like zoning in. Really fucking cool. But yeah, in general though, last Friday's game between the Padres and Dodgers was the best game that I've seen all year.
It's so funny when you say, yeah, he's old. Like that's such like in every other sport. It's like what the
Yeah.
no one plays past their 30s, but baseball,
Right.
it's like, oh, he's 63 years old. He's in his 45th season because you can. I mean, it's baseball.
Buster's in like his 12th season.
See, in the NFL, he'd be retired already.
I mean, yeah, Buster's getting up there.
And
he's 34.
We gotta give. Can I give out the MVP award for this series? Can we give Hosmer a fucking? I mean, he tied the game. He tied the game in the first game on Friday. He tied it.
Yeah.
With an RBI. Did he hit the RBI? He had RBIs both time. I'm pretty sure. It was just a hit. And then the third game, the reason we won was because Hosmer. I don't know if it was a single, but he hit in 2 runs, and that's how we won the last game. So I mean, he out of everyone has really impressed me this season.
Yeah, he definitely picked up the slack because I don't remember if it was Saturday or Sunday's game. Tatis was like 0 for 3. I think Machado was
playing good.
Yeah, literally that first game he hit a home run and it was like, oh my god, but like, yeah, I don't know if they rushed him back or I don't know, but I
think they did because Tatis has not looked like himself this year. Just being honest, he's just not.
Yeah,
I mean, defensively he looks fine, but in terms of his,
defensively he made a couple errors. I think on Saturday's game.
Really?
Yeah.
What errors did he?
It was either Friday or Saturday.
I only watched the highlights.
Just shitty throws to first. Just like catches he just should have made. It was just like dumb shit. Like it was like stuff that he very well should have made.
I think it's mental. I don't think it's injury related. I think it's mental. He just got this big contract. He's now the face of baseball. He's a young kid. I just hope he gets his mind right in time for the postseason. However, Machado and Tatis are both out tonight, which shows in the score because the Brewers are absolutely smacking the Padres 6-0 right now. I think it's a good move to take him out. The Padres have been playing 17 games in a row. You gotta rest your stars. Machado's been hitting pretty decent, but you gotta rest your stars. And I think when it comes to Tatis, again, he's young and he was just thrust into fame. I think that's getting to him a little bit. I think he's overthinking his play. So I think right now the best thing is just to, calm him. I think he'll get better as the season goes on. That's basically the point I'm trying to make. I don't think there's going to be the Tatis. I think it's a little overwhelming. He's going to calm down, and I'm glad I mean, listen, it's a long season. I'm glad we're kind of resting them because that 4-game stretch against LA is going to be massive. I hope we don't get swept by the Brewers though. Can we win 1 game against the Brewers? Is that too much to ask? Can we? Are they? Wait, hold on. How many points did we score? I think we only scored 1 run last game too. So yeah, in 2 games, the Brewers have held this Padres team to 1 fucking run. Yeah, we got shut out today. We got shut out today.
Cool.
So we can't be slacking like that. I mean, we gotta play better. I get it. Yeah. It's like Dodgers, Brewers, and then Dodgers. You got a 4-gamer in LA, but I mean, it's just unacceptable. Yeah, I think we got to get Tatis back to 100%, and then I think you'll see this team start to roll again.
Yeah, and it's funny to me. It's actually been what a breeze because the Giants literally still have not played the fucking Dodgers. And you know what? It's funny because I think
good luck.
Right. Well, you were saying so yeah, they're playing the Brewers now and then they play the Dodgers again. And then do they play the Brewers again after that? Is that what you were saying?
No, I was just saying that I would just love us to win 1 game against the Brewers. Oh, then they play the Diamondbacks and then the Giants.
Okay. But yeah, like it literally the Giants have been fucking cycling over the next like couple or like two different teams. They've been just like playing back to back to back. But yeah, we don't play the Dodgers until May 21st.
Ooh, a month? A month and a day.
Yeah. It's very cool. Very cool. Love that. Um yeah, love that for us. But anyways, fuck.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, but you know what? I think that a lot of it is mental. Because yeah, I mean, one, he's young. Two, first of all, his fucking rookie season, he was supposed to be playing like another year of minors that year, so like he wasn't even planned to be brought up. And to go from that to yeah, being called the face of baseball, which I think he is.
He's on
You know,
MLB. He's on the cover of the video
yeah,
game of the
yeah,
show.
he's on the cover of the show, which I've been fucking playing and I fucking love it. Anyways, and it was
On your
actually, you know what?
PS5.
On my fucking PS5, yeah.
You motherfucker. I'm still in
um,
last gen.
oh fuck. No, but it was actually a really cool intro, like when you start the game. Of course, like it's Tatis and like just different like they had different clips like the Coronado Bridge and like just stuff around San Diego. It was really fucking cool actually. So I mean, but it's a lot of pressure though. It's a lot. Again, he just signed fucking what the fuck was his contract? I was looking this up
300
during the
and
game.
something million. I think it was 340. Could be wrong.
It
I'm pretty
was
sure it was
it was
340.
around there. But yeah, I was like, I was just looking through all the like money that people are making a year and it was fucking crazy. Trevor Bauer this year, because he got like signing bonuses and shit, because he just signed, he's making 38 million this year.
As he should.
Fucking
That guy. Oh, by the way, can we talk about Trevor Bauer? I think he allowed one fucking run. He allowed one home run, but besides that, was absolutely like shut down.
Trevor's
Like
crazy.
absolutely, just he scares me. The
He
Dodgers
does.
bullpen is terrifying to me. They got so many, and you know what? This is my one per show. They got so many studs in that bullpen. Oh, also, I would like to bring up when I was growing up, I had my PS2. This is the last time I played baseball games. This is the last time I was really into Major League Baseball. This is the last time the Padres had anyone good.
Right.
There was a holy debate.
Okay.
2K or MLB The Show. And the
2K
reason I'm not
the show.
Yeah, they had 2K baseball.
Yeah. Oh.
And
I
let me
thought
be
you meant
real.
NBA 2K. I was like, wait, what?
No.
How are you comparing that?
No. Oh my god. And then football was it was the opposite. You had, Madden is obviously the better, and then I think they had 2K football. But anyway, the reason I'm bringing that up is because I think 2K was the better game than MLB The Show. It like the stick system, like it was like a flip, like the pitching system was better. Like, I'm sorry, MLB The Show when I was younger looked like a fucking spreadsheet. It was like the least sexiest baseball game out there. Also, I'm mad at you because you got who got you a PS5? How'd you secure that bag?
Fucking my stimmy did.
Oh my
dude, I fucking fought for that shit. I feel like I went to war for that shit because it was just trying to get up on. I had like tweet notifications on for this guy that was like alerting everybody with the restocks, and I actually, what's crazy, I would have the alerts on and I would just like either miss it or like whatever. And the first time I tried to actually get a PS5, I got one. It was crazy. From Target, actually, I was able to secure it. I mean, I was sitting there for like 15 minutes on like my laptop, my fucking iPad, on my phone, just like fucking add to bag. Yeah. It's my best friend.
I'm still waiting for my girlfriend to buy me one. I'm gonna wait for that. Listen, Marissa. I'm gonna have to drop a bag on that wedding ring one day so she can drop a bag on a PS5. I think that's fair. But yeah, I'm just saying, I wish they bring back 2K baseball. How is MLB? Like how do you pitch? Like what's the system? Is it just like you scroll and then hit a button? Like how does it work, man?
I never played 2K, so I can't speak to that. But I believe also this is my first time playing the show. So, I'm kind of new to everything, but there's different ways that you can pitch. I think the main one that people's trying to, or I don't know if it's new with this version, I don't know what the fuck, but there's pinpoint pitching now. There's like 5 different options. pinpoint pitching, I've heard though, is really fucking hard, so I'm not doing that. I forgot what option I'm doing, but basically it's all kind of the same. Like obviously the different obviously like the different buttons are like for different types of pitches, and like you can aim your shit, you can go kind of like more like not an auto route, but kind of. You just have like less control of the aim of it unless you do like pinpoint pitching, which is like basically you're fucking doing everything.
Because 2K, the reason I liked it was the pitching system was much better. Because like literally in MLB the Show, you just like clicked a button, like you moved it and then you clicked it and then like that was the pitch pretty much. But in 2K, you had this crazy system with the joystick, right? Where like there'd be like this yellow orb that would expand around the ball and then it would close in, right? And if you timed it right, you could get the perfect pitch. You could literally put it anywhere.
They have that. I don't remember what that one's called, but I remember seeing that they have it. It's
they're stealing 2K's clout then, because that was that 2K had that back in 2006. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is 2K had the better baseball game back in the day.
Yeah, that's there. There's like a meter. There's the pinpoint pitching shit. There's like a classic where you basically just kind of aim and click the button. And yeah, there's one other one, but yeah, that's I remember that being there because I remember thinking, oh, that's kind of weird.
By the way, real shit.
What?
Does the game have cross-platform play? Because I'm on Xbox.
It does. This is the first one that does. I do know that. It's the first one that's available on the Xbox too.
You know what's interesting?
What?
I have Xbox Game Pass. And you know what game just became free on the Xbox Game Pass? MLB 21. Now, you got to give me at least like a couple weeks. I got to play the game. I'm starting from scratch here.
I just started last night. You know what? Hold on. I was actually really pissed because so I had already pre-ordered it like a while ago, and there was a Jackie Robinson version that I had seen, but it was like way more. You get like some shit that comes with it, but it was like $80. And I was like, I'm already paying like fucking 60 for it. Like, relax. And so it's fine. And so anyways, I was but yeah, and so on Twitter last week, because it was Jackie Robinson Day, they're like, you're able to get like early access to it. So it came out technically, I think, on the 18th.
Okay.
I think on the 9th. No, 18th or 19th. Anyway, so it came out like this week. But people were able to play it like last Friday or last Thursday if they had the fucking Jackie Robinson edition. And I was like, fuck, dude, because I already had pre-ordered my shit. And I was like, well, fuck that. But yeah, a lot of people were playing last week, but I just started like last night.
Okay. So. I'm gonna have to, thankfully I'm not seeing my girlfriend for 2 weeks, so I got time.
Oh god.
I'm not playing. I'll put down COD and I'll pick up Emma, because then we can play and maybe we can talk about the game on the podcast.
It's really fucking fun. It looks great. It's really cool.
I went way too hard on 420. That's all I'm gonna say right now. Whew. I don't know how Joe Rogan does it stoned every fucking. I do not know. I do not know.
It's crazy.
So I'm gonna wrap this up because I want to remind the audience I have a girlfriend every 30 seconds. I'm gonna FaceTime my girlfriend and we're gonna watch The Big Lebowski together.
Oh, how precious!
Hey, listen, Marissa, don't feel lonely. You got a PS5. I don't. I just have a girlfriend.
Fuck, I'm good.
You got a PS5.
I have a fucking PS5. I have a Switch that I didn't pay for because my fucking ex got it for me, so I secured that.
You got a Switch too? Oh my god.
Yeah. I'm fucking Oh fuck no. Yeah, I'm busy. Also, I have fucking finals this week, so I need to get it together. But I've just been fucking playing MLB The Show.
And you get to have the hot girl summer in the best summer of all time, the post pandemic summer. Yep. So a lot of positives there. Marissa, before we wrap this up, I like ending our podcast with a funny question.
Yes.
And in honor of 420.
Okay.
You have a circle. You have a circle of NFL players. You got 3 in your circle. Who you smoking with? And then I have a few other things. So who are the 3 players you're smoking with in the NFL? Past or present?
Okay.
What are you listening to? Give me an artist who you're gonna be listening to. You can pick
Oh,
an album, pick one artist you're listening to. What munchies are you eating?
ooh.
And what movie are y'all watching?
Oh, for the movie too. Okay, so 3 people, music, and a movie, and snacks.
Three people, music,
Movie.
snacks, and then the movie. Yes.
Okay. Okay, fuck. Okay, hold. 3 people. Uh, do you already have yours? Say yours first, because then I'm gonna pick somebody that you already picked.
Okay. Number one is Laramie Tunsil. And only if he brings the gas mask bong. He has to bring the gas. I will be laughing the entire fucking time. I'll be like, this man really dropped in the draft for a fucking meme, man. Like that is ridiculous. And then number two, this is gonna be surprising. You need a
Okay.
chill dude. You need kind of like a mellow guy, a dude that just kind of sits in the corner,
Yeah.
doesn't say shit.
Yeah. But he's just vibing though.
I'm gonna go with Justin Herbert. Here's why. I want him to. I need him to relax. Okay. I feel like that. Listen, he's too straight edge. He's too straight edge for me, man. He's on the birds. He's going go karting. I don't need him to be in the strip club. I don't need him hooking up with somebody's wife in Cabo. Okay. I don't need that. I don't need long hair, dick slinging Justin Herbert. Nobody wants that, right?
Yeah.
But like, I feel like Justin Herbert has never even drank alcohol. Like, I feel like he's that innocent.
That's what I was gonna say.
So I really want to take his innocence and I want him to just smoke a little bit, and maybe his third eye will open and he'll be like, "Man, I figured out how to beat Bill Belichick." That's the only way he's going to be able to beat Bill Belichick is to go into the next dimension. Also, I want me and Herbert to become friends, so that's why I want Daddy Herbert, and I'll just be looking at him the whole time like, "What a beautiful bastard."
I feel like you guys could be friends.
We'd be homies as long as he didn't hear all the gay shit I said about him.
Right? Yeah, we just take that shit out, and then he's like, "All right." Okay. So who the fuck?
Wait.
Was that 2? That was 2.
I got 3.
Yeah.
Okay, I should have said you could include coaches because my third one's going to be a coach.
Okay.
Jimmy fucking Johnson is my third. Here's why. Because Jimmy Johnson, it looks like such like a white bread like grandpa type, but he looks like that kind of surprising grandpa type that like also grows his own weed. And also, I feel like he'd be the jokester of the group. Like Laramie Tunsil would bring the weed, get everything set up. Herbert's a quiet guy, and then I feel like Jimmy Johnson is just like gonna be like talking about like, yeah. So then fucking Troy Aikman, like that accent. I think he'd just be the storyteller. He'd just be fucking hilarious. And now music, the best high music in my opinion is Tame Impala. But I want to expose the white boy from Oregon and the old man to some good shit. So we're gonna play some Travis Scott, Astro World, that whole fucking album. That's just the go-to. Okay. And then fucking for a snack, listen, Daddy Herbert's there. His body is the future. So I'm gonna
take care of him.
I'm gonna get something not terrible. I'm not getting anything with a lot of sugar in it. I'm not getting anything with a lot of carbs. I'm gonna get some fucking ribs. It's gonna be messy.
That's not even a snack.
Ribs and sweet tea. Ribs and fucking, because then Jimmy Johnson's gonna feel. Also, just imagine Jimmy Johnson stoned on the couch, fucking ribs all over his face. Like.
Okay, but like I also feel like he would be making the fucking ribs. Like he'd have that shit like slow cooking all day.
Exactly.
Like.
And then I can't even say this with a straight face. The movie I love when I'm high to watch terrible movies. Like the worse of the movie, the better.
Yeah.
We're gonna watch.
Oh God.
Paul Blart Mall Cop 2.
I thought you were gonna say fucking like Hot Tub Time Machine or something.
That's a good movie though. That's actually a funny movie. No. Paul Blart Mall Cop 2, which is funny because he's fat. That's the entire movie. It's funny because he's fat. All right, Marissa, you're on the clock right now. Three
Okay.
people, music, snack, movie.
Okay, 3 people. Okay, 1 in honor of his retirement that was just announced, and also
Ooh.
because I feel like he could just fucking he could spare to fucking relax. Alex Smith.
By the way, applause for Alex Smith, who went to my high school, which I live like a few
Yeah,
blocks
that's
down
right.
from. He went to Helix Charter. Shout out to the boy Alex Smith, who was playing. But by the way, you want to hear how stacked their team was? He had Reggie Bush as running back.
Yeah, that's right.
So great career, Alex Smith. But I like that. I like that choice.
Yeah, because he needs to fucking he's gotta do some shit.
He can show now.
Yeah. Another one which you'll actually like because again, you need that chill guy. I'm gonna take LT with me. LT and I are gonna smoke one together.
LT was literally my god growing up as a kid because I saw him break
Yeah,
that single season record in Qualcomm. He was like, "Oh, this is Jesus right here." That'd be fucking damn. I miss LT.
me too.
Put on the pads,
Okay.
bro.
Okay, the last person I'm gonna take. You know what? We've actually talked about him a bit, but I feel like we could vibe together. Like I feel like music Tate and just like everything. I feel like he's a vibe. I'm taking OBJ as my third.
Ooh.
I feel like
I
he'd
feel
wear
like
the red
OBJ
hat
would be
there.
a cool smoke buddy. I don't know why. He's got drip.
Exactly.
He'd
Exactly.
probably be fire on that playlist though.
Exactly. So okay, music. What we're listening to. I like the Travis Scott pick, but you've picked that for a different reason because we have to expose Jimmy Johnson. Um, you know what I always like? To me, always Mac Miller is such a fucking vibe. I fucking love him. And like, see, but I want something more than that though. So Mac Miller's there for sure because he has to be for me. Um, but I also want like I see I would say Travis Scott, but you said Travis Scott, so I'm trying to think of something else. Um, you know what? I don't want to go Drake. It's too basic.
You're gonna be sad. You're gonna be
Um,
crying. You're gonna be high as fuck.
exactly. I
Just
would fucking say Marvin's Room, with yeah, crying. I would pick. You know what? Fuck. Hold on. Let me look at my fucking playlist. I'm blanking right now. But Mac Miller's there for sure. For sure. For sure. For sure. Mac Miller's there.
Maybe a little
Um.
little Uzi Vert. A little
Lil-
Uzi Vert.
Lil- you know what? Maybe.
Uzi.
You know what? That's actually yeah.
He's got
Fucking
really
Lil
good high
Uzi's
music.
there. Yeah, he does. Okay, yeah, Lil Uzi's there. Okay,
A snack in a
snack.
movie.
Snack in a movie. Okay, snack. We're going bad with these snacks, but what are we getting? Alex Smith doesn't give a shit because he's retired now. LT's also retired. He's just vibing. Are we just getting pizza? I feel like that's so lame. Ooh, no.
I don't
We're
know.
getting
Pizza with
pot.
cheesy bread. That's lethal right there. You get some fucking cheesy bread
Okay,
and pizza. That ain't bad.
we're either
Little
going
marinara.
pizza. We're either going pizza, or we're getting like I don't want to do burritos though. It's like too
That's
much.
too messy.
Yeah, it's way too much. You said ribs.
Yeah, well, you get messy because of the sauce, and you can lick it off. I don't know. Burritos just like bite,
Burritos are
explode.
just like yeah. Maybe we are just gonna go pizza then. We're gonna go pizza and it's gonna be lit. Okay, movie. Okay, you know a movie I love that I've never watched while being high or anything like that, but I think I love the movie Zombieland.
That's a
I
great
feel like
movie.
that would I love it. I feel like that'd be a good move. That sounds like a
But
great night to me.
that does. You know what I really want to do though with my crew? Have you ever been stoned and then gone into a 7-Eleven? It's a religious experience. First off, if you're stoned and on a
It's
diet,
it's
don't leave the
different.
house. Don't leave the
Yeah.
house. Because you go to 7-Eleven stone, you're
You're
eating like you're eating apple pies stuffed in donuts, stuffed in fucking bacon wrap bullshit. Okay. You're eating nothing good there. Okay. It's
right,
all
right, right.
like there's not a gram of even the hot dogs on a fucking protein, all right? Like it's
Ugh,
all bad. It's all nonsense.
just
You
gross. Just
you're gonna eat
gross
like
shit.
8 things and feel like you ate nothing. Like it's like a bunch of like bullshit snacks, right?
Yeah.
But Bird Scooter with Justin Herbert, Jimmy Johnson, and fucking Laramie Tunsil.
And you guys are
And we
just
go to
write it out.
7-Eleven. Could you fucking imagine?
I
Holy
wouldn't
shit, is
be
that
there.
Jimmy Johnson? Oh, Justin Herbert. Probably won't recognize Laramie Tunsil. But
Yeah.
and then who's that random fucking guy? I'm like, yeah, that's Laramie Tunsil. And Herbert would be like, goodness, I'd just be smacking him out of his hands.
Yeah, don't fucking eat that.
7-Eleven brand bottled water? Do you want to get fucking cancer, bitch?
Yeah, what are
Nothing
we
but
doing?
Fiji. Nothing but Fiji and grapes for you, son.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh god.
Marissa, do you got any plans for 420?
I don't. Well, my fucking plan. But I just looked over at my fucking PS5. That's my fucking plan.
Are you gonna do a bong rip and then play MLB The Show?
I should.
I think
That
that's
would be me.
trust me. I once did an edible and played Halo with my buddy John, and let's just say I saved the fucking universe. It felt like I was saving, and I was like
You were
so good at
literally
the
in
game. I was like fucking Morpheus in that game. Like I don't know why like edibles make you so good at fucking. I was like the shit. We played on Legendary and we smoked those. But yeah. Anyway, I hope everybody has an amazing 420. I'm sorry, anyone listening or watching. I was a fucking mess. I got way too high. I was funny, but you guys come for these hot sports takes. Hopefully, after the draft, we have a lot more to talk about, a lot more to get into in terms of the NFL, and I will try to watch more baseball. But man, it's hard to watch right now because the Padres are just looking like absolute garbage against the Brewers. So anyway, Marissa, you got anything else to add before we wrap this bad boy up?
I think that's it for me.
Okay. All right. Well, this has been the Double Take Podcast. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to rate. Don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to do a bong rip and tell your mother you love her.